Hello and welcome back to the Kingdom. I'm the Duke and we are playing Ark Survival Evolved in a Let's Build series now. Thank you for joining me today. This video is probably going to be a little bit late as I was actually trying to get a Conan Exiles video going, but alas, I can't get the server running just yet. It keeps crashing. So there's probably a one of two mods that is not working after the latest update. I have updated a lot of mods, but still no cigar. Anyways, let's continue. There's a couple of things I want to do today. Mainly focus on a new building project that we are going to start. But for now, there's just one or two things I need to do about taming. Behind me, you will see this fountain area in the crafting corner. Now, this is where the... I know I forgot the name of it. Let's see. What's it called again? But yeah, it's one of the tech items that's supposed to come in here. It's going to stand. I hope it fits actually. It might be too high, but we will see. Anyways, let me just drop off this one egg real quick. And for now, we're just going to jump on over to the breeding facility. There's just one or two adjustments I need to make there, so see you there in a bit. My apologies, this is not the breeding facility, this is actually the water base. But we just quickly need to drop off one of the tames that I got, another level 300 Megalodon. I can't remember, was it male or female that I got? It was a female, so I've got the 3 males and now I've got 2 females. That's good. Also got another 300 Archie that I can go and drop off, a male. So yeah, that's done. Let's jump on over to the breeding facility. And here we are. Okay. Just a couple of things that I would like to do before we continue with the build. Let me just have a real quick look at this Archie that I've tamed. Just want to compare it in terms of stats to the 2 I'm breeding with at the moment. So health is 61, damage is 60, health 75, that's the health one. This is damage and his damage is 73, damage is 60. Alright, so not worth it. I'm just going to cryopod you. Let's put him away. It was a male. There we go. Now the other reason why we came here is I've got 2 Megatheriums, a female and a male, that I'm going to start breeding. So let's take the male first, this guy, and we will put him on this side. Okay, just having a look at his stats real quick. 62 health, 66 damage. And the female, let's put her down here. Alright, let's change the names real quick as well. So this is female 1, 0. Sorry, male 0. And this is the female 0. So enable mating, and we will enable mating and let those two go. Then also I'm just going to pick up this male, as I'm not going to be mating with him or breeding with him any further. I've decided to go back to my original male. Here we are. That's the 449, that's the one I want. Okay, just looking at his stats, he's probably going to be the damage guy, so just going to change his name just to reflect the fact that he's into damage. So male 00 and put him up for damage. There we go. So enable mating. So every time we have a male baby that comes out, you just need to make sure that it jumps in terms of damage. So it's going to have to be level 451, and it's going to have 77 in stats of the damage. So going to use those eggs, put them here in the incubators just to make sure in terms of the stats, and that will speed up the process for us a little bit more. They're still mating, and this guy will pick up the eggs for us. Alright, so I'm just going to quickly jump back to the main base to, well, yeah, the area we are going to is going to be close by to the main base, so let's jump on over there right now and continue from there. Okay, we are back at the main base. The weather has just cleared up as well, so we're going to jump onto Misty Mountain and just fly over to this little spot that I've seen over here. Not as straight as I hoped. Not as straight. Alright, this spot seems a little bit better. But it's still not that straight, but we can work with it, I think. Ah, it's a patchy. Couple of them, actually. Ooh, 250, but still not 300. Alright. So this is the spot that I think would be best for what I'm going to call the Ark Museum. That's going to be our next building project. So what is the museum going to be about, you ask? Well, when building the stables, I have finally built a taxidermy tool for the statue in front of the stable, and we're going to use this to build an Ark Museum, where we're going to have basically all the animals that you can find in Ark displayed in this museum. Also, some armor stands that are going to display all the armor that is available in the game. And I see there's a bit of a ruin over here. We can actually maybe try and incorporate this into the build. Maybe place the teleporter over here. That would be nice, and then you can exit here, have a walkway that brings you over to the museum. Yeah, I think that will work just nicely. Now, because it's not that flat, I'm not going to be using foundation, so we're probably going to have to use pillars again. And I was thinking of a round building that has many levels as you go up, so it's just going to be lots and lots of levels, a tower basically for a museum. I think that can work. A lot of clearing that we're going to have to do, but shouldn't be a problem. In terms of the view, if we go up a little bit, we have the ocean on the one side, this nice water feature on the other side, even one of the Ark towers. Obelisks. Yeah, that's what it's called. And the sounds of the jungle as well. Alright, so I'm going to go and craft some materials, building pieces, and we will be back. Okay, welcome back. We are in the spot, and I've brought Punkster with me. He actually carried a lot of building pieces so that we can start with the build. There's a drop going down, just a shotgun. Not worth it. So, my idea here is to place a teleporter in here. We can actually go and do that right now. Maybe right in the middle of the ruin. Over here. And we will call this Museum. Yeah. So we can favor it. Oh, that's the wrong side. And it should be at the top. Museum. Brilliant. And then I was thinking of placing a walkway from over here over to this side, and then we can start with the building there. So let me grab some stone foundations, and probably gonna fit 2 in here. It's just trying to get the right height. I think that's going to be the main thing. There we go, and then I can just use some stairs to come down. I'm probably gonna have to go up. So I'm going to need some more stairs maybe. And that is the one thing I did not bring with me. So let's drop off that real quick. And I'm just going to go and get some stairs. Okay, we are back with some stairs, so let's go ahead and place them over this side for the entrance into the ruin. Perfect. And in terms of this side, yeah, that's a problem. I'm gonna have to try and find a way to place our pillars and then work from there. Okay. So let's see. I'm just gonna use some of these walls for now. Some pillars for now. Where's my other pillars? It's probably still back at base. Alright. Some ceilings. Let's see if we can get this to work. Yep, looks like that's going to work, so excuse me, sir. Well, madam. And then we can just use the stairs to connect to that platform. That should do it. Not sure I want to use the stone stairs to actually get up to the metal platform, or whether I actually want some metal stairs. Let's just have a look. Now this should be okay. Now the other question I have is this high enough? Because if it's not, I'm going to have to repeat this process. And yeah, let's just place it like this for now, just to measure. I think I'm gonna have some grass sticking out. Somewhere. Nah, for safety measures, let's go one up. Let's go one higher. That's going to make the job for the pillars a little bit easier, I think. Yeah, let's go one higher. That's just going to make the work a lot easier. So just like that, and we can remove that one. Nope, we cannot remove that one because this bottom part hasn't placed correctly, so we need to remove the bottom one. And come on, get it lower. I think that's the one. Yeah, that's better. That is much better. Okay, so let's remove these guys and go back to some more stairs. That should do it. All right. Perfect. Gonna need more stairs by the looks of it. And it is getting dark, so it's going to be harder to see. It's currently just after 9 in the morning. So I'm just going to jump back to main base just to craft some more building pieces that we are going to need. And then after that, come to think of it, I've crafted the wrong walls. Alright, anyways. So after that, we'll be back here in the morning, and then we can continue our build. And it's the next morning. I've got myself busy. with some breeding through the night. Didn't find any mutations just yet, but that's okay, it will come. But for now, I've placed this vault over here, so Longster is back at base, just in case something was trying to attack him over here. And we are going to continue with our build. And probably some of these as well. Okay. Yeah. So what I had in mind to try and do here is to try and keep an outer layer, which will be these two, I suppose. That will be going around the building on the outside. But it's not just going to be a complete circle, it's just going to be here on the outside, and this is going to allow me to build some stairs all around for each floor. That means I can keep the inside clean and just continue my building over there. Alright, so looking at this, I am fairly satisfied in terms of the looks. Now I just need to try and work out how big I'm going to make the circles, because it also needs to be small enough not to have any pillars or support in the middle. So that's something I need to keep in mind. And down one, please. Down, down. I need you to go down one. There we go. Thank you. Not sure if that is far enough. We will see it in a moment. Looks like it is. Good stuff. So, this first row is for the outside of the building, so the building entrance will basically be from over here. So this is now 2 on the inside. Maybe we will go 3. I think that should be big enough. Probably gonna have to remove these trees, so I'm gonna have to call in some help. Let's just place our triangles over on this side as well. But we are going to have to focus on the center parts maybe first. Is that the deepest it can go? That's what I'm wondering. Let's have a look at this side first. Not sure that's deep enough. That might be sticking out. Nope. Looks good. Okay, now let's see if we can get this one the same height. That seems to be the same height. Yeah, that works. Now, for my circle to work, Circle has to be 2, so that's 2 triangles. That's gonna be 2. That is 2, and that's going to be 2. Okay. Now, let me see. Let's place those for now. That's 2, that's 1, 2. Needs more triangles. Let's just take that whole stack. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 2. So that's the center circle. Now my question is this too big or not? The best way for me to probably try and figure this out is to go and have a look at my main base. I've got 2 triangles and then 2 square ceilings. Let's compare that to the center part of my main base to see if it is too big or not. Because if it is, I'm gonna have to try and make it smaller. Yeah, so I'm just gonna jump on over to the main base and I'll be right back. Okay, so we are back at base. Now, as you can see here, I had to place pillars in the center over here because the roof needed some support. So this was too big, and it's also got the 2 triangle ceilings in the middle, but in terms of the triangles it goes a lot further. You can basically say 4 more rows, so it's not too big, the museum part, so hopefully I should be able to close that roof. I hope. Now the other question I have is that going to be big enough for the largest dinos if you want to put them on bases? For instance, the Bronto. Oh dear. This was not supposed to happen. Let's jump on quickly over to the museum before the sharks get us. And we will call Misty over to us. There we go. Thank you. Now, having a look at my griffin, this is about the size of the largest taxidermist that you're going to place. And this is going to fit easily. So I think what I'm going to do is make this smaller. So I'm going to pick this up real quick. Okay, so I'm just going to take out 2 of those square ones and I'm going to replace it with triangles. This is going to allow me to have a smaller center. Yeah, and then I can just that's the right place. Something like this. then like that, and give them pillars as well. I'm trying to square this pillar over here, but it's not allowing me. Oh well, let's go with that then. More pillars. Let's take off that stack. Okay. Then we can remove the ones at the top. And that's 2, 2, 2. And that should be 2. Brilliant. So from here we're going to have this. And in between should be triangles. Like that. Yeah. That's going to be the edge of it. So let's place down some more pillars to help us. Lower. Nope. Nope. That needs to be on the lower. Oh, here we go again. Pillars doesn't behave. Come on, I need you to snap down there. And it doesn't want to snap down there. Down. Down. There. Nope. There we go. So we can remove those two, extend these. And now we need to add more pillars again. There we go. There we go. That one needs to drop lower. I'm not sure if it's going to want to. That's the problem. Oh, I had it there for a second. There we go. This one as well needs to drop. That didn't do. There we go. So now I can actually remove those pillars. Go, and we will continue this pattern. As far as we can, or actually all the way around. And then to finish it off, those three. Oops, wrong button. Yep, and this one is not correct. Although it does seem to be the right height. Was there another snap point that I missed? There? No? Sometimes it seems to move, and then at other times it just stands still. Oh, there it was. It's jumping between the two. Oh, didn't get it this time. Let's try again. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Okay, so this is the floor of the tower for the museum. This is the size it's going to be, which I think is going to work pretty nicely, especially for the armor stands as well. But we're going to have to clear out some of these trees that are in the way to make way for the stairs and also the view, of course. But that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you for joining me as we started our museum, which I think is going to look awesome as soon as we can get some stuff in here and build it up into a tower right up into the sky. Thank you for joining me. Hit the like button if you like the video, subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you next time. Until then, enjoy.